caregiving can be emotional work. This is more than physical work. It's different when it's the people that you love. Why is that? Emotions and state of mind affect behavior. When you're high with emotions, it affects how we behave, how we react to people. If we're exhausted, if we're angry, if we've had a bad day and we come in with all that and we're wearing that on our sleeve or on our shoulders, then somebody else is going to feel it. And of course, somebody's going to be reactive to you. Of course they are. Of course, somebody's going to yell back when you yell at them, right? We don't want to be that way. We want to make sure that we get our state of mind or our feelings and our emotions a little bit better under wraps, because maybe we had a crazy day, but we don't want to take it out on the ones we love. You want to make sure that, feeling seen matters. Make sure that you're staring at or looking into mom or dad's eyes. Have that respect, have that love, share that with them, because that is what matters most. Sometimes we're on the computer so much and we want to look at our phones so many times, and we want to look at the time on the computer or on the on my mom or dad's wall. There's a clock. And when you keep going like this and checking and moving your eyes and darting around and acting like you're in a hurry, then it could hurt somebody's feelings. You want to make sure that when you go in there that you have an hour, give them that hour. Make sure you get done what you have to get done, but give them those special moments too. That kind touch, that maybe slowing down when you're doing something, telling them that you love them, giving them a kiss on the head, or giving them a hug, or putting a little mint on their pillow, or just something that's so kind and sweet and just thoughtful, and that we don't always get, because mom or dad might be home all day alone and they just need that little bit of extra TLC, right? 3, kindness. Kindness decreases resistance. If you're kind and you lead with love, lead with your heart, you're not going to get that resistance back. Maybe somebody did have a bad day. Maybe they come out fighting, but for that moment, only for that moment, because when you say, what can I help you with? Or what can I do to help you? It just changes people. People turn around so fast because all they want to do is hear the words, right? Maybe they don't really need the help or want the help, but when you say those words, it makes people feel so much better. They just bring those walls down. They don't have to fight for their moment or resist things, because now they're not, upset because you're coming in and you're just opening your arms up, giving them a verbal hug, right? With your words, you're telling them everything's going to be okay, and I'm here for you. And that's so important. Boss versus boss. This is something. So how many of you have had different jobs and you have one boss that they were fantastic. They knew exactly what you needed. They were always there for the team. They were like on top of everything, friendly and professionally dressed and just amazing. But then you can have another boss that maybe comes in sweatpants and maybe doesn't care. You tell them things that you see things that, hey, can we change this, or can we make this better for the team, make it more balanced? And they say, yeah, or I'm not thinking about that right now, or I don't have the time. Like, there's just so many different things. And kindness and openness helps with decreasing that resistance. So which boss would you rather have, right? It's kind of like, who would you rather have come into your house? Would you rather have somebody that's not so kind or kind? So you have to look at those little tiny things, because it's not about buying things or materialistic. It's just about sharing and showing your love. Care is emotional, especially with your loved ones. It isn't, it's not just some stranger on the street, even though you would give your heart and you would give your kindness to somebody on the street because you would help them. But it's different, especially when they know you so well. They know you with your mannerisms. You can just tilt your eyes, tilt your smile, those little tiny things. They can feel your energy and you cannot fool them. So make sure that you're coming in with your emotions in check and just share the love, share the openness, share that communication, so that you have them being open as well with what they need and what they want done, so that they can have a good day as well.